Hey there guys, I hope you guys are having a great day today, and just as a quick reminder, all the videos on this channel are not made for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright guys, and today we'll be looking at Amazing Yamaguchi's Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad Isekai, and I'm really happy about this because many years ago they actually released a different Harley Quinn, and unfortunately due to financial reasons I was never able to get it, which is a shame because I really wanted that figure, more specifically the red and black version. But for now we got this and I'm pretty happy about it, and hopefully maybe they'll re-release that old figure because I really want it in my collection. Alright, now to show you what's inside the box. So you get 6 pairs of hands right over here. You get her bat, her gun, an extra peg, her stand. You get 5 different faceplates, and on top of that you get the figure herself. You also get this alternate hairpiece, and it looks identical to the one that's already on, but its main reason is so you can put on these glasses that are right here. And to show you how she scales, here she is next to the official Amazing Yamaguchi Joker. And honestly, when it comes to this company, I think they did an amazing job with both of these characters. With the Joker specifically, I consider this to be the best 1/12 scale Joker figure that's ever been made. I love the design, I love the articulation, they did an amazing job. Now when it comes to Harley Quinn, I think that their old one was better. Don't get me wrong, I do like this new one, but the problem is that it's mainly the design of the character. I prefer the more skin revealing outfit that the previous figure had, so that naturally that's the one I'm gonna like the most. And on top of that, this figure, this new one, her jacket is not removable. A portion of it is attached to her back, and then you also got the jacket portion that's on her arms. Now, quality control wise, everything looks pretty clean. All the paint is in the right area, everything looks pretty good. Except it does get slightly messy over here, but honestly, you can barely tell unless you look at it really up close. And honestly, that's about it. Overall, this figure came out pretty clean. Now, when it comes to her articulation, her pigtails are actually on a ball joint, so you can rotate them all you want. She also has neck articulation. And here's something that's really cool. On the back of her head, she actually has this slot right here. So if you move it upwards like this, it allows her to look all the way up. And of course, you can look all the way down. Now, something you should be aware is that when it comes to her stomach, it's actually divided into 2 pieces. Here's the lower half of her stomach. Here's the upper half. And basically just connect this right here. And it's thanks to that design that she's able to bend all the way forward. And as you can see, that's pretty good. Now, when it comes to bending backward, she is pretty good, but not as much as going forward. Unfortunately, that's because of how they designed her cheeks. They designed it, they put the cheeks on the crotch piece instead of the legs. And because of that, that naturally limits how far she can go. She can move the legs backwards. Unfortunately, Amazing Yamaguchi likes to design their figures this way, where they put the cheeks on the crotch piece instead of the leg. Unfortunately, that's very disappointing because these figures are supposed to be about articulation. And even though this is made of soft plastic, that naturally limits how far the leg can go backwards. Meanwhile, you got figures like this from Jetta Toys. This is a Cammy from Street Fighter. And as you can see, the cheeks are on the legs, so that naturally allows it to go backwards all the way up. And of course, when you're bending the figure backwards, that naturally allows it to bend way better. Now when it comes to the rest of her articulation, she does have this little hoodie piece that can go up and down. Now when it comes to her butterfly joints, these right here is not it. This is basically just a piece of plastic that's in between her arm and her body. The real butterfly joint is actually on the entire side of the body. Amazing Yamaguchi likes to do this. Basically you have to move that entire portion forwards or backwards. That's the main reason why her jacket is split into three pieces. The middle portion is attached to her body, while the rest of it is attached to her butterfly joints, which naturally allows you to do this. And as I showed you earlier, she does have a ball joint for the chest, a ball joint for her upper stomach, and a ball joint for her lower stomach. Now when it comes to bending the arm, this is about as much as it can go. She does not have arm rotation, but it is on a ball joint, so you can technically do it. Now one annoying thing is that these arms, they like to pop off unfortunately when you use the articulation, but they do go on back pretty easily. Just be very careful with that. Now when it comes to the leg articulation, as I stated before, the crotch piece is made of a softer plastic, so if you want to move the leg forward and backwards, you can do a pretty good job of it. But it does put a lot of strain on the plastic, as you can see, as it's bending and twisting a little bit, which is not good. That definitely is gonna help it deteriorate faster. Now when it comes to kicking upwards, this is about as high up as it can go. This is about as much as the leg can bend. And even though this figure doesn't have thigh rotation, it is on a ball joint, so it can do this. This figure does not have any boot rotation, unfortunately, but it does have toe articulation. And something I almost missed is that when it comes to her foot, not only does she have a toe articulation, but she also has toe rotation. As you can see, you can actually rotate this thing around. And when it comes to her faceplate, this is the one that comes by default. She also comes with this one, which is her looking upwards to the side. And she also has this laughing expression. She also comes with this happy winking expression. And she also comes with this serious happy expression. And lastly, you got this one that looks identical to the default one. The only difference is that the eyes are looking off to the side. And lastly, she does have this alternate hair piece, which is identical to the one that comes by default. The big difference is that it has cuts on the side, so you can put on the sunglasses, which are a bit of a pain because you gotta line up the face, the hair in order to put the sunglasses on. And that's a bit of annoying, but it does look pretty good. Now when it comes to her hand accessories, by default she does come with a pair of fists. She also comes with these weird posing hands. She also comes with these grabbing hands. She also comes with these more open hands. She also comes with these open fists, which you can use to hold her bat. And she also comes with these gun holding hands. And lastly, you get a pointing hand for your left and then a thumbs up for the right. I don't understand why they didn't give you one for both sides. They should have done that in my opinion. Now when it comes to her weapon accessories, she does get this bat right here and it looks pretty good. And to put it in her hand, you can actually split this little piece right here. Now be careful, you're supposed to, there's an actual shape to this thing, so you actually got to put it in a specific way or else it won't go in. And they actually did a really good job. They did, all the diamonds look pretty clean, and even the paint here on the handle, that looks pretty nice. And when it comes to her gun, she only gets one, unfortunately. She gets this pink one. And they did a really good job, like even the small details, everything is painted on point. Now overall, I'm pretty happy with this figure. The only complaints that I have, or should I say annoyances, have to be with the arms. The lower half of them, they tend to fall off whenever you articulate them, which is annoying. Now granted, you can put them back on pretty easily, so it's not that big of a deal. The second one would have to be how they design the cheeks on the character. This is something that they do with a lot of their females. Unfortunately, they always put the cheeks on the crotch piece instead of the legs. That does hinder articulation, but at least with this figure specifically, at least it's made of a soft plastic, so you can't force it, but it will stretch the plastic a little bit. And honestly, that's about it. The only other complaint I have is really not the figure itself, it's just the design of the character. Personally, I prefer the old Harley Quinn that they made a few years ago. I always lean towards more the skin revealing outfit, so I really do like that one, and I really hope that they end up re-releasing that figure. But for the time being, I'm pretty happy that I have this in my collection. Alright guys, and now it's time for the size comparison, and here she is next to my Snail Shell Zombie Grizza and Marvel Legends Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. And here she is next to my Jetta Toy Street Fighter Cammy and Guile. And here she is next to my Mafex Marvel Gwenpool and my DC Batman Night Crusader. And lastly, here she is next to my official Figure Arts Android 21 and my third-party Zeno Goku. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you can, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I'll be uploading more soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.